Now their deal is selling information, so I wouldn't go out there expecting to necessarily launch your dream physical products business. While it is all pretty much the same, their goal is to teach people how to sell information through courses, through events, right? Through consulting. That's all it is. It's selling information. That's what we do. Even though we're leaders in our space, we sell information, and it's beautiful because fulfillment cost is practically nothing. That makes business a lot easier. Trust me, for my drop shipping days, product cost sucks because it's a lot of money. And if someone loses a physical product in the mail, or if the mail loses, you're out that money a lot of times. Now, sometimes you can recover it. But if someone doesn't get your deliverable from a digital product or information, usually you can solve that problem instantly. Worst case scenario, it's a refund and you're out nothing except the credit card fees. So pretty cool business.
Exactly. I mean, it's a digital business, think about it like this, right? You're gonna buy for the information. You can spend maybe a couple $1,000s to start an online business. Then you get your LLC, and then of course, maybe $5,000 to get everything going if you want to buy the education, right? But then put it this way, what if you wanted to have a physical business? How much money are you gonna put into a physical business? A lot. Way more than what it takes you to start learning an online business and then keep it going and make it profitable. You get me? So it's like, gotta think about it like that. It's so much easier and cheaper to start a digital business.
Years and years and years ago, I managed a restaurant, and I'll never forget. They had to get a sign for the front of their building, and the sign alone was like $28,000 just for the sign on the front door or above the windows. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That doesn't count the $900,000 they invested to open the restaurant. Yep. It doesn't count the $28,000 worth of inventory they needed to have in their coolers and their shelves before day one even started.
The liquor license.
The liquor license, the glassware, right? That probably doesn't even include the wine, which is another $20,000 worth of inventory. Not to mention the hiring people and training them before you've ever made a sale is another $20,000, if not more. Right? The gas bills, the electric bills, all those things that have to come into place before you even make your first sale. Then when you're selling something, you're lucky if your total cost of food and labor, if you're lucky if you're under 35%. Oftentimes it creeps up to 60 or 70 or 80. A restaurant, if they make a dime on every dollar, it's an amazing business. They're doing great. Selling information, especially as an affiliate, you can make 99 cents on every dollar. It's insane. And you can start it for $2, $3, $4, $5,000.
Exactly.
Why do people sleep on this?
But it's because they're not educated. They don't realize what it is. I did a video today. It was something saying we are at times where our kids make more money, like, or at least young adults make more money than their parents, all because they went through a digital route, right? So then my call to action was like, send me ready or follow me if you wanna not live under a rock anymore. You get me? It's because that mentality, that old school mentality, they don't want to learn something new, especially in the computer, because they don't really understand it. But that's exactly true. People that are born now, they have better opportunities than what we had or what you had as well, just because the online world is just making more millionaires every single year now.
Yeah, my generation. So I'm the tail end of Generation X, right? So I'm 40. What am I? 44 years old, born in 1980. So my generation was going to be the first generation actually that didn't do better than their parents, right? We were slated to do worse. In America, at least, it had been about progress, right? You had people come over, started very poor, sent their kids to school, or at least got them a job. Then my parents, who were born in the 50s, went and did better than their parents. We were on track to do worse than our parents. And I know a lot of my friends who I went to college with, they're still doing fine, but they're doing worse than their parents. I could see it.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, at 30 something years old, I decided to make the shift because I was on track to do worse than my parents probably. And luckily, because I took advantage of this new opportunity, I won't fall into that category of a Generation Xer who's doing worse than his parents. Quite the opposite, as a matter of fact. And you know, I know they're happy that I figured it out, and that's the opportunity.
Exactly. You didn't